This will be a difficult mission carried out by a select few, and right now, you're the only one capable of leading it.
Caldas, full speed! Engage!
Being a captain means you have to take responsibility for an entire ship, an entire crew.
Hey guys, Lucky Ojo here. Back at it again with a new episode of Star Ocean: The Last Hope 4K remaster for the PS4. So we're coming back from probably the most humiliating boss fight I've ever had, excluding the Dark Souls series. So, we'll say most humiliating boss fight in an RPG. So, I don't remember having that boss fight that bad last time I played this game, but it's been a long time since I played it. So, basically, we had the boss fight. We beat the boss, and all of a sudden, all of the lizard people turned to stone, and then presumably turned to dust afterwards. Because the ones on the ship turned to dust, and then the ones on the planet we saw turned to stone. So maybe they turned to dust too. So. Our goal now is to get out of the ship. So our characters don't actually know that everyone's gone. We just think we failed the mission and we suck. So we're going to leave and then see what happened to the town of Triome, which was what our original mission was. This is like the categorical RPG thing of mission escalation. Where, like, you have a very tiny mission in the beginning, and then by the time you finish, you have this, like, crazy thing going on. Oh, yeah, the reason I didn't have the chest was because it's covered... Ow, my bad. Covered in ivy. So, yeah, but by the time you finish, you know, getting to your actual mission... Did I not open this earlier? Oh, no, it's because I can't hold blackberries. I can hold 3 swords and 2 sets of armor, but I can't hold 4 blackberries. You go to the right. Go around this way. You may notice there are no people here, because I'm noticing that. I'm going to assume that's also ivy covered. I'm going to assume we can come back. Oh, you know what's interesting though? Saber-toothed tigers are here. And with them come the harpies. So I was questioning whether or not harpies were with our friendly neighborhood lizard people. Because you guys know how much I love those harpies. There we go. Interesting. So my critical hit activated. I don't know if you guys saw that all at one time. Critical hit activated, which is my skill that I have under battle skills, and that actually gave me a blue bonus fort piece. Because I killed the harpy with the critical hit move, it actually gave me a blue bonus fort piece. Very cool. I need to get out of here, which I can do this way. And I think I have more plastic explosives, so I can just give myself some free experience by going through here, I think. Yeah. See ya. And then I'm just really curious because we never went down this way, or did we? And it was just blank. I just assumed we had never went down there because there was like nothing there. I didn't get a multi-enemy finish for that. Raw animal meat. See, like that's a drop that makes sense. Kill a saber-toothed tiger, which doesn't look like a saber-tooth tiger. Get raw animal meat. Like, drops that make sense. When you kill a harpy and they drop wolf oil, then you're like, poor K. Like, I don't understand. But old RPGs are fun like that. But this game makes me extremely nostalgic. But like, part of it is, I think, that it's also an HD remaster, so like, I'm not seeing the older graphics to it. I don't know where I am anymore. There we go. So like, you get to see these brand new graphics and stuff like that. So like, a lot of nostalgia like blinds you to the way things used to look, and like just how badly they looked. So I have a feeling when I play some older games, I'm gonna be like, ooh, that doesn't look as good as I remember it looking. Because like, what was acceptable in 2009 is not exactly cutting edge anymore. Especially when you go back even further, right? So like, the era that hits me the worst is like 2001, 2002. Like that era, it's rough. The game I will use as a reference point is a game that I spent more time than I care to admit because it makes me a little ashamed inside. And that is Phantasy Star Online. I'm gonna go south here and grab this harvest point on our way down. So for those of you who had a GameCube when they first came out, it is like the only online game on the GameCube, with the exception of like Mario Kart Double Dash. And if I were to count who used the online features between the two, I imagine most people used it for Phantasy Star Online. So I remember that game super, super, super fondly. And the only reason I bring it up is I still own that game, and I still own my GameCube. So, in the not so recent past, I'm sitting here to like, I want to say at the time my son was like maybe 7 or 8, and I'm like bragging about this game, and I'm like, here's all the features, and I'm like, you can level these dudes up, and I'm like, they have different races, and based on the different races, what like advantages they have, like, you know, they have this robot race that doesn't trigger traps and can't be poisoned, but they also have races that are specifically designed to be better with magic, and I'm going over all these different stuff with, you know, all the points of Phantasy Star, and I'm like, oh yeah, and there's these rare drop rates, and like occasionally you'll be placed into super rare animals, and you get the rare animals before they, or rare monsters rather, whatever, before they run away. You can actually wait. Did Phase level up again? He literally just leveled up. You can get like super rare items, like literally you could get like Knuckles gloves from Sonic and stuff, and he was like, oh, that sounds actually pretty cool. So like, we fire the bad boy up, fire the GameCube up, and then if you ever look at that on like a modern television, you have like 8 pixels dedicated to your character, especially on split screen, and it is hard to tell even when an enemy is around, and it is hard to age compared to like modern 4K graphics, and you're like, oh man, it's rough. So my son spent all of like 7 minutes on it and was like, I thought this game was supposed to be good, man. And I'm like, no, it's good. Like, it was like the best game known to man. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. But like, it's hard to define that when like the graphics are so hard for people to even see what's going on. Oh, you know what? We might be able to hold these now. Hold up. Let me grab this. This way. Yeah. See, that's the advantage of using all of your items for a boss fight that you completely suck at. This is what we call a silver lining. The town is very quiet. Yeah.
Apparently, the Boculus patients mutated into terrible beasts. They lost all reason, attacking their families, the village, and finally...
Lem! How many times did I tell you? They die if you don't water them. Grandpa, I wasn't able to save you.
Oh, snap.
I'm sorry, Grandpa. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Lutia.
We found the source of the sickness. However, we were unable to recover it. The symbol stone shattered, along with the source of the disease itself.
I see. The patients started screaming and then turned to stone, just as that column of light appeared. I was worried it might have happened here, too.
Column of light? You think this happened because of a column of light?
Edge?
No, it's because we failed.
No. If the source had remained, more and more would have grown sick. Now you've destroyed it. Who would condemn such an act?
She speaks truth, Edge. That strange object was the cause of all this suffering. Perhaps we should make discovering its origins our new objective.
Lim, we're going back to the sky. We have to make sure nothing like this ever happens again. But what do you want to do? You know, Lim, if you still feel the same as us, if you think of us as your friends, just like the way we think about you, and if you want to come along with us in our journey,
I'm going with you.
Well, that didn't take long.
Ludi, I'm gonna come back as a master symbologist, Kay.
I'll be waiting.
Like, I'm getting the impression that Limmel might be like a sociopath. Her lack of expressions is concerning. I guess this is the unaffected group of villagers. Like the creepy dude that used to sit in the house that we had the save point at. Oh, is there any shops left? No. Okay. Let's go for this. I'm going now, Grandpa. And we'll be together forever and ever. Okay, that's all that is? Okay. I'm assuming that was supposed to be her grandpa that turned to stone. Instead of in the house, he was in front of the statue. With his inability to walk? Question mark. Sniff, mommy, I was scared. Sob. The monsters came out of nowhere. It was all I could to get my mother-in-law away to safety. Sigh, this is driving me insane. She actually tried to protect me. That's certainly a first. Jeez. Come on, man. Like, have a heart. The people who turned into monsters, goodness, they were out of control. I thought we were dead for sure, but we wouldn't dare attack someone who might be a relative, but we could hardly run from them either. One of them protected the village until the very end, though. He was so mutated I couldn't tell who he was. It's that stone near the statue in the center of the village. Okay, that makes sense now. Because I was like, yo, that her grandpa had, like, his legs turned to stone. But apparently her grandpa turned into a monster and then stood at the village as a monster, saving everyone else. Oh, let's get our things charged back up. Truly a shame, but now's the perfect time for my services. What would you like me to fill up? What? Now you're charging it now? Whatever. Alright, cool. Give me the fire ring. She gave back with a satisfied look. Looks like it's filled up. Okay. Grandma. Alright. I think it's time to blow this popsicle stand. I believe if we head out the south end, we end up next to the ship. Yep. There's still this wacky like tree thing. They're not even trees. They're dryads. All right.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Poor old Raimi didn't get any of that XP from that boss fight that I sucked. And we don't have any way to resurrect people when they die now.
Let's take this advantage.
So we need to work on that. That is goal number 648.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Of stuff we need to do. I feel like she's killing them before I can even get to them, which is why I keep showing her face. Like, I think these guys are just that simple of enemies. Yeah, like, I'm two-shotting them, so that means anyone who's close.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring them on.
Decimated. Alright, cool. Where is the Calnus, I believe? Let me get up. If I were... Oh, there's somebody here. Hello, Lemel. Wow, Edgy, your ship is so huge. Okay. Where is the place I need to go to do the stuffs? Room directory. I don't know what that is for, but okay. That is more confusing than other things. Man, I'm white. Maybe I should rest a bit. Sure, we'll rest. I think that heals us, but I was wondering if that would do like a private action thing. I think we've talked before in a previous episode, but forgive me because it's been a minute, that private actions are a thing in this game. So like talking to your teammates at specific times initiates those. Edge, I've been hoping to ask you this for a while, but what's your homeworld like? Our homeworld? Huh, well, its surface is covered by a deep blue sea, the mother of all life. The life born from that sea is nurtured by sweet, verdant breezes. It's a pure, shining star born in the black vastness of space. Fruit of a billion uncountable miracles. Who talks like this, by the way? I think Edge is like 18 years old. Like, what 18-year-old do you know speaks like this? That's our homeworld. That's Earth. I see. So that's your homeworld. I should love to see such a beautiful planet. Yeah, me too. I wish I could have seen it with my own eyes. The Earth, they say, was so blue, so beautiful. You wish? Yeah, I only know it from seeing historical records and such. The original form of our homeworld, I mean. What does that mean? We weren't very grateful children, Faze. We no longer have the luxury of setting our eyes on our beautiful mother planet. We can't even survive on her surface. And he just stares off. That's why we have no choice but to set out into space like this. We're here to carve out that new road into the future. Heavy responsibility indeed. Sure is. We have to accomplish our mission at all costs. Someday, or on whatever our new homeworld we migrate to, we'll recapture the beauty of Earth. I feel great sympathy for that ideal. I pledge to aid you with all the strength I can muster. Thanks, Faze. We're counting on you. Yes, sir. I think that's a private action? Because it showed like a cutscene? Yeah, it was. Because it pulled me back in here. Like, those are the kind of things that, like, private actions become. So it's always good to find your teammates and talk to them. Maybe I'll get another one. Hey, Faze, I don't think I've seen you looking so giddy. What's up? Does it show on my face? Yes, I must admit I'm a bit excited. Well, this certainly is surprising. I never took you for the excitable type. Well, I've never been outside the Eldarian solar system before. It's so thrilling, I feel as I can't contain myself. Wow. And here I was assuming you've had tons more experience than me. The tales of my spacefaring brethren tell have always enthralled me. I can't read today, and I apologize. Out here in the vast cosmos lie worlds I've never seen, people I've never met. Just thinking about it makes my heart skip a beat. I'm with you, Faze. Our planet Earth was so small, but space is limitless. We could keep on going forever if we wanted to. It really gets to me, physically and emotionally. I get so excited, I almost can't breathe. It's like I can't sit still. To be honest, sometimes I get so caught up in it, I find myself nearly forgetting my duties. It's shameful to admit, but I know exactly how you feel. I mustn't allow myself to forget about the future of Eldar and our search for a habitable planet. A habitable planet? I suppose we've never had an opportunity to discuss it, have we? It pains me to say it, but Eldar is not long for this universe. Not long? Eldar's sun has begun to swell into a red giant. Once the sequence is complete, our planet's annihilation is inevitable. Oh. According to our observations, we have some 260 years until Eldar is completely destroyed, but only 60 until it becomes unable to sustain life. We must find our promised land before that happens. Our utopia, Lemuria. Your utopia? What's Lemuria? An Eldarian legend passed down from ancient times. Many thousands of years ago, somewhere in the depths of space, contact was lost with the first Eldarians to attempt manned space travel. The last words were transmitted were Lemuria, Utopia. Yes, it's nothing more than a legend, and a questionable one at that. Nevertheless, our people are fated to abandon Eldar. We have no choice but to cling to those words. The search for Lemuria. This is our guiding principle. Wow. I don't know what to say. I had no idea. Earth is in a bad way, but it looks like Eldar is too. Yes, it's a grave situation indeed. There is no time to be excited. Well, I don't know about that. Eldar's crisis is one thing, and this is another, you know? Pardon? You should be as enthusiastic as you like. It's not going to change the situation, so why be down on yourself? I think we should get excited about space exploration precisely because our planets are in danger. I'm sure a positive attitude will lead to better results. Edge. That's how I see it anyway. I see. That way of thinking would never have occurred to me. I'll be sure to follow your example from now on, Edge. Like, alright. Tone it down, Phase. Like, I feel like it's a visual novel, and I'm taking the Phase route, so we need to calm that down. These are the bathrooms. Phase is still here, so this leads me to believe there's another private action for him. Edge, I'd like to apologize for the other day. Huh? What other day? The matter of your father. Oh, that? I already told you. It's nothing to get yourself worked up about. My question may have been motivated by mere curiosity, but I forced you to recall such painful memories. No apology could possibly suffice. Well, tell me something about yourself then. Something about me? Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't know much about your past at all. How about your parents, brothers, sisters? Surely there must be something you can tell me. You ask about the unit known as a family? I'm afraid I have no such comparable unit to speak of. Huh? I'm sorry. Now I'm the one that let curiosity get the better of me. Ah, no, it's nothing like that. I've never had a familial unit. Certain Eldarians are artificially bred through the use of carefully selected DNA, you see. Such people receive education under the control of the planetary government, so that they may one day serve as in the nucleus of Eldarian society. I am one such person, therefore, in the strictest sense, I have no family. I see. Do you ever feel down because you don't have a family? No, I can't say that I do. I was always surrounded by my friends who were selected in the same way as myself. Yeah, same here. Pardon? I had Raimi. I had Crow. I even had the people that were like surrogate parents to me. I've never felt down about my father being gone. Edge. I have my friends, so I'm alright. And you're one of them, Phase. Thanks, Edge. Alright, hopefully that was the last of the private actions. I believe it was. I believe we have an empty room. There we go. Alright, sorry to get all there, but we got a lot of backstory of that. So one, we found out Eldara is like about to be toast. Two, Phase doesn't have any parents. He's like almost like a punculus. He's like a test tube created person. So that is certainly interesting. I can't remember if we've met this person yet. If not, we're in for a treat.
Hello?
Yeah, we have.
Welch?
What? What is that? Huh? This isn't what you think. It's just a problem with the holographic display, I swear. This is all your fault anyway, Edge. How long do you think it's been since the last time you called me? Of course I'm just gonna be lounging around if you don't call me, pal. It's total downtime.
Good old Welch.
You better not be thinking item creation is all fun and games, kid. Don't come crying to me when you run out. So, yeah. It's all your fault. Because I say so. Shut up.
Nonplussed.
Forgive me, sir. I have spoken out of place. If you would please refrain from informing our superiors about this matter.
Welch, I haven't even said anything.
Please.
So, I mean,
Immediate kowtow. Interesting side note. The voice actress for Welch is also Laura Bailey, who also is the voice actress for Raimi. And I did not know that until, like, not very long ago. And that surprised me deeply. It just goes to show you how talented the voice actresses and voice actors are in this game, because their voices don't sound anything alike. So let us see what the interface is.
Oh, a new recipe, huh? You feeling frisky today? Fancy free?
Whoa, what did I just do? Launch interface.
You feeling
Invent
frisky
new.
today? Fancy free? Me too.
Her cooking, her artistry is up there.
Don't forget to psych yourselves up.
Not bad, huh?
Not too bad.
I did it, Kate.
So this uses,
This is quite good. Nice.
party SP, so I'm only gonna let it go
Not
for
too
one
bad.
more. And then, yeah.
How much help you think this'll be? Are you satisfied with this, kids? Well, you get an E for effort. Are you satisfied with this, kids?
And I'm gonna replace FaZe, because FaZe has good alchemy skills. But I'm gonna replace him with Raimi. And see if I
Let's
can
rock
get
and roll.
some interesting results.
Perfect.
How's this?
Not bad, huh?
All right!
Not bad, huh?
Well, you get an E for effort. That was a decent recipe, huh? Let's take this nice and easy, huh?
So let's go back to these guys
Don't
and
forget
see
to
if they
psych
can come up with
yourselves
anything
up.
else.
Nice.
Not bad, huh?
Because they were still coming up with ideas. I didn't realize they could lose ideas after like a minute.
A fine pace indeed.
But it looks like the combination of
Not
these dudes
bad,
can come up with
huh?
quite a bit of stuff.
A fine pace indeed. I've done it.
There are a lot of stones. I was gonna say, I was like,
Well, you get an E for effort. Whoa! Not every day you see something like this. Neato! I knew you kids had it in you. Good luck,
A
kiddos.
fine pace indeed.
How's this?
and then just switching them out like that
This
gives
is
you all
quite
kinds
good.
of stuff. Ah.
That was a decent recipe, huh? Well, this is what we made. Don't forget to psych
Not bad
yourselves
at all.
up.
A fine pace indeed.
So now they're making food, it looks like?
That was a decent recipe,
was.
huh?
Okay.
Let's take this nice and easy, huh?
So let's see what we can cook. Or not cook. Well, we could cook. Let's see what we can make. Is more what I'm at. So
Well, what are we making?
Stormblade, Flame Sword, Hunting Bow, Earth Soul Blow, Shell Armor. I almost have enough to make Shell Armor. Aquamail is one of the things I have. I can make the Iron Protector. So this one is one of the things that needs the most stuff. Oh, here we go. This is what... So this would be better than what I have. Whoa. Blessed Sword. But I don't know how to make a Blessed Sword yet. I can make a lot of these things. Well, what does it do, though? Oh, you take it before you fight. Plus 5, 10 XP. Huh. Oh, cool. So these are like scrolls that you can cast even if you don't have the ability to use symbology. Alright, so we have new stuff we can do. That is definitely neat. Why does it say I can do stuff with her? Oh, that's just to interact with her. Although I did think it was funny that she was reading manga and then pitched a fit when I showed up. Let's head. Yep, there we go.
We're going to the stars.
I'm pretty sure that was a glitch for a second.
I don't think she's completely back to her old self yet, but hopefully we can help with that.
Drawing.
Lim, drawing on the floor is a no-no! Lim, honey, the ship belongs to everyone.
Analyzing the data already?
Well, there is much to ponder. And
Here,
besides,
sit down like a good girl. It's dangerous to run
I
around
have to be
like
doing
that,
something.
okay?
we don't have much data about the object. The Cardionon's aim, however, I have discovered. You might call it colonization by force.
In other words, invasion. Sounds to me like they don't deserve much sympathy. If those were their plans for...
What is it?
Oh, it's just that it occurred to me I don't even know this planet's name. The name of Limmel's home world, I mean.
Judging from the level of their civilization, it's possible they may
I
not
was about
even
to say
have
the same thing.
Lemuris.
Huh?
Lemuris. That's what Grandpa said. Lemuri Phi. That's my name. I got the world's name, Kay.
Wait, what did Faye say his
Lemuris.
home,
That's
like,
a
magic
really
world
nice
was supposed to be?
name, Lim.
Thanks. I like it.
Edge. There's some data here I think might interest you.
That's the Aquila.
Crow. Who would have thought we'd catch his trail here, of all places?
What shall we do? I await your instructions, Captain.
I hereby issue new orders for SRF-003 Calnus.
To further research the abnormal conditions on colonization candidate planet Lemuris, and to search for the lost Aquila. We set course for Arcturus 8.
Phase, you'll have the co-pilot seat from now on.
Yes, sir.
Calnus, prepare for launch.
Yes, sir!
Okay, sir.
I forgot how old she is. But, like, for real though, do we have a collection thing where we have a journal? Because didn't Faye say his Holy Land was Lemuris? Or it started with an L, I thought. Because if so, like, wasn't this his Holy Land? Oh, I'm sorry. I should have read that. Are you sure it was such a good idea to bring Limmel along? Oh well. I suppose there's no point in dwelling on it now. Ready to depart for Cardionon at a moment's notice. Please give the orders when you're ready, sir. Poor Lim. I guess Gimoto was the only family she had left. Yeah. And then, obviously, Limmel's just... She's just strapped in with her feet kicking. That's awesome. Alright. Let's do this. Launch. I don't foresee any reason why we should stay here for the moment. Yeah. It'll be a while before we reach Cardianon. I will never pronounce that correctly, by the way. Now would be a good time to get some rest. I'm going to call it Cardianon. And then we're going to roll with that. Because I don't think I'm ever going to pronounce that correctly. I'm going to talk and see what my crew members are doing. Edge, there's an incoming transmission from the moon base. Here we go again. Shimada and his endearing lectures. This is Hines, personal aide to Moon Base Commander. I hope I have not disappointed you? No, sir. Likewise, I hope we haven't disappointed you. Really, Edge? I'd like to request an update on your exploratory activities. Yes, sir. If you will, then. I see. Cardianon, 8th planet of the Arcturus system. We believe we found the trail of the lost Aquila, sir. We'd like to search for her as we continue our mission. Be that as it may, the star systems in the region are completely uncharted territory. As captain, this of course falls within your discretion. But are you sure you've carefully considered the dangers? Of course, sir. We've prepared to encounter a certain amount of danger, and we're prepared to overcome it. You may have my assurance we can handle continued exploration and the search for the Aquila both. The captain and crew's full support, sir. Interesting. It's just as I've heard. What is that, sir? Commander Grafton of the exploration base told me all about you. Your team may not be the most conventional one, but your talents are clearly obvious. You managed to get out of quite the situation back there on Eos. Much is expected of you, and not just by Commander Grafton, but by Commander Kinney as well. Go, fulfill your mission for the people of Earth. We'll be waiting for favorable report. Over and out. Wow, they expect much of you now, Edge. Even Lightspeed Kinney, a hero. They'll get what they're expecting then, from all of us. Of course. Cool, man. Let's do it. Let's see who else. Oh, Faze is standing here. It's always so quiet whenever we're warping, isn't it? The view never changes either. I suppose that makes sense, of course. The ship itself is enclosed in its original normal space after all. Like easy, Spock. Let's see what kind of... Oh. Raimi's over here, private action time. Tra-la-la! Not that we've ever seen Captain Underpants. You sure are chirpy today, Raimi. Again, who talks like this? Of course I am. Today's a special day, you know. Oh, a special day? Special. Special. Come on, Edge. Don't tell me you've forgotten what today is. No, of course I know. Today is your birthday. Has to be. Your birthday, right? You remembered. But I didn't get you a gift. Why should that surprise you? Come on, we grew up together. Oh, yeah. So why did you pretend to forget just now, huh? Well, you know, we're in the middle of all this, and I couldn't get you a present or anything, so I just felt bad about it. Ah, screw it. It was a lame excuse anyway. I'm sorry, Raimi. I should have remembered to get you something. It's okay. You remembered the day I was born. That's enough for me. That makes me happier than any present could. Thank you, Edge. I'll get you a real present next year, okay? Promise. Okay, that worked out better than it could have. Let's see if Lemel is up here. If so, she'll be in her room, which is not Faze's room, which is here. Which I think means we are good. So I will save. And then we rest. All right, then. And I think this is a good spot for us to stop. So we've done quite a bit. We've discovered that we fixed the plague. When we didn't really fix the plague. We stopped the spread of the plague by killing everyone who had it, which is the best we could have done. Edge isn't really super thrilled by that, but like life doesn't always give you the best results. So when it gives you lemons, you kind of make lemonade. With that, we've gotten some data. Phases ran through what we got. And with that, we also got a picture of the Aquila. So we're heading over to the people's planet, which I'm going to mispronounce every single time because I can't pronounce that word. And we're going to go see what we can get. So we're going to take a rest right after this and then head over to that planet. So we'll see what we can find. Hopefully we'll be able to find Crow, our long-lost companion who got separated from us in the very beginning, and see what happens there. But we have finished our first planet, Lemuris, and then we're heading down to our second planet. So we have made some real progress. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. As always, smack down the like button, and we will see you next time.